What do you think about the current scene in Metelkova? The music and the art.
Music and art.
Yeah. Do you think it's a positive place?
Yeah, I guess it's very positive place. It's a kind of, I think, is interesting. I mean, every city should have like a decompression area where people can just be freer than out there. So this is an example, and I think probably pretty rare to find anywhere else. And, yeah.
What are the differences you've seen between people relaxing during the day and people hanging out during the night?
Yeah, there's two different things, which is the nightlife and the people that actually leave the place in another way, which is working. I mean, it's a really active place. If you see, everyone is working. You can hear drills, you can hear banging of hammering. So there's a lot of people working hard during the day, and then in the night there's this nightlife which brings all the other part of the city, students and stuff. And I think it's good. Is very interesting. It should be like that, I think.
Which one do you prefer?
Which one I prefer? I completely into both, so I'm fine with it. Yeah.
Have you seen places like Metelkova in other cities?
Yeah, as I was mentioning yesterday, I was just been in the weekend to Pula, which is in Croatia, by the sea, which is a beautiful city, and they have something like ex-military settlement as well, and there's a kind of Metelkova. There's no really nightlife. It's just lots of studios. I mean, it's worth to visit it. So it's kind of, I think they are the two only things, as far as I know, around the Yugoslavia like this. So here in Pula.
Do you think it's more common then to see this sort of alternative lifestyle or art space? Do you think it's more common in Slovenia than in other cities that you've been in, or is it just wherever it's needed it occurs?
Well, I think here there was the political situation that happened that it was the right time and this happened. I mean, is another example is that, for instance, I forgot, that is an art center which is based north, close to the border with Hungary, and they are struggling with the government for keeping the place. They've been there 10 years, and it's really a great place, and that is ex a guard house for the border of Slovenia and Hungary, and I think because it's quite recent, big history happened, the end of communism, and so it's really active. So you can find these things. I think is easier to find than where people still feel this a lot, which maybe you. I'm from Italy and I'm based in London, and it's harder to find this really feeling for political commitment and social commitment. I think it's quite strong here.
Mm-hmm. So you found a lot of people who have strong social and political commitments in Metelkova?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. More than other places, yeah.
How did you come up with the idea for the rat?
That was, well, first of all, I think it's important to say that the rat is a bit the symbol, the logo of the place as well. And Anna, the girl, the Swedish artist that was helping me with the mural, we were working and we said, why shall we do something outside? So we were thinking, and she wanted, because she's really into comics, so she wanted to make something small comic on that very in that wall, the concrete wall. And but I say it's very it's too small, and and so I thought that I think it was cool. I thought about something along a line, something to do on that, and then I thought it just came up. I just thought about a line and then a tail, and I thought, maybe we can. That's the rat. So I leaned very quickly.
Yeah.
How does one become allowed to do graffiti here? Can anybody do it, or do you have to be approved?
No, not really. I mean, I think it's quite free, as long as you respect other. For instance, I think we took the spot where there was nothing interesting from my point of view, and if there was something interesting, we just left as there was some stencil that was quite nice.
Yeah, you left a gap.
Leonardo da Vinci, and we left it. So I think that's the point, when you respect somebody else's work.
How much have you seen change in the art since you've been here? Is there a lot of movement in what you see on the walls, and are things constantly changing?
Not really. That's another thing, I think. From somebody, if you come from outside, it looks like that's it could happen every day that someone draws on walls, but it doesn't really happen. I think there's a high respect of the place in that sense. So nobody really touch. Of course, in a year it will happen. Someone makes some tags or whatever, but it's not. It's quite good in that sense.
Are you going to come back to see if anyone's done anything over your rat? Or are you just gonna...
I'm coming back in September for a tour here in Slovenia that I'm organizing. So of course I will be again. Usually big jar.
What have you enjoyed when you've performed here with your band?
Yeah.
Is it a good crowd generally?
It's there is a good. Let's say that this club is the more demanding as well, because it's completely apart the karaoke night. It's quite edgy place, so they always tend to do more experimental things, but so you always have a clever audience, I guess, interested audience.
When we walk around Ljubljana, there's a lot of graffiti, and there's a lot of tags and that kind of thing. Being an artist that's at Metelkova, do you think Metelkova inspires people to tag other places, or do you think they're emulating Metelkova, or do you think it enhances the graffiti elsewhere?
I guess inspired other people. I guess it's a good inspiration for people, plus probably they come and they feel free to do something more here than somewhere else.